I have for you the top ways of making a lot of money right now in GTA 5 Line. When I talk about a lot of money, I'm talking about you can make yourself millions upon millions of dollars if you farm this stuff out. Like, no jokes, me personally, I'm about to have myself $212 million so far in this game. I'm making myself a lot of money. I do recommend doing these money methods right now in GTA 5 Line because trust me, you're going to make yourself a lot of money. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Now, this is very important right here. I recommend doing this because you're going to need it, right? So right here, I recommend going to maybe ammunition or going to the nearest snack bar and get yourself some snack and armor. Cause I trust you this. You're gonna need it because you just never know when you're gonna get night-nighted. Now, the first money method I'm doing this video right here is don't mess with Dr. Dre. This is gonna make you a millionaire. Trust me on that. Now, this mission here, it's snowing out. You gotta watch out. It's a little slippery when wet, right? You gotta watch out for those icy roads. Now, the location I gotta go to is right over here. That's where the man will be chilling like a villain. We gotta go over there and, talk to him a little bit. We gotta talk about how things are going on in the situation between Dr. Dre and his music. Now, me personally, I love the Dr. Dre contract because I can keep on farming this thing. I gotta do the setups and eventually I get to this final mission right here and it's easy millions. Now, first off, I gotta take my car off this cliff right here. Don't mind me, right? So right here, this is where this man's gonna be chilling like a villain somewhere in this rail yard. He's gonna start running like, I'll be honest with you, like a duck with shoes. Look at that, it's weird. Now that's Johnny right there. I don't know the situation between him and Dr. Dre, but I'm probably saying they're not on good terms, right? Now right here, this is a cool spot to chill. I wouldn't recommend running away from over here because if you do, you might get yourself night-nighted. You want to become somewhat prepared there and scared because you just never know what's gonna come around that corner. For me, it's a whole bunch more NPCs, which is good because I'm gonna keep on getting myself RP. This is also a great mission to get yourself a whole bunch of RP in it. Trust me. Now, sitting farting right here in this rail yard for a couple of minutes because I'll be honest with you, as a cat eating catnip in 3D, listen, these people just keep on responding, right? But I was sitting here for a couple of minutes, night-night these NPCs, and this guy came out of nowhere with a car, and I said, no, sir, not today, right? I hope he has car insurance. Now that the last NPC at the rail yard is night-nighted, it's time to actually chafe. You can hear the chafing from a mile away. It sounds like two rocks scraping together. Listen, we gotta get ourselves to the airport because Johnny, he's trying to fly away. He's not flying away today, I can tell you. So I eventually drove to the airport. It's a little slippery out there. Watch out because there's gonna be snow probably until like January 1st. You gotta watch out for it. Now, in this place right here, there's a whole bunch of NPCs. Me personally, I like taking them all out because literally I'm like rank 450 now. I want to get to 500. But the cool part about this mission right here, if you didn't know, there's a couple ways of actually completing it. You ask yourself, Div, what are you talking about? Well, there's two ways you can complete this mission right here. I'm about to show you one of the most easiest ways you can complete this mission right here. This guy, get out of my way, right? This guy, I don't know what he's trying to do. Get out of my way, sir. Now, you see the gas tanks to my left that are actually farting out fire. Listen, the methane, farts, and fire, they don't mix. Trust me, I lost a lot of hair. So bada boom, bada bing. You ask yourself, Div, what are you talking about right here? Well, there's a whole bunch of NPCs to my right, but if I turn my fat neck to the left for the first time in my life, this tank right here, you can actually jump on there and run back there. But right now, somebody shoot me from behind. They have no courtesy. I'm trying to talk. I'm gonna waddle myself right over here by these boxes. I'm gonna show you we actually run back there and complete this mission a lot faster. So you can actually run on top of that tanker right there, crawl over there. There's a fence, jump back there, run up those stairs. You're gonna meet Johnny J right there. But if you want to get yourself a whole bunch of RP and a little high blood pressure, I got a recipe for you. I mean, personally, I like doing it this way because I think it's fun. If you want to do it the easiest way, just run back there and bada boom, bada bing. You can get this mission complete. But if you guys didn't know, there's a cool little glitch in this mission right here. I just figured out when doing this. So those NPCs right there in that gosh darn plane are actually invincible if you actually destroy the car before it comes out of the plane. You guys have that. What are you talking about? Right there, I destroyed the car, right? Now, guess what? Those NPCs are going to live forever. Literally, they're like farts in a jar. You store it somewhere. You open it up 5 years later. It smells like tacos. Listen, it's just one of those things, right? Like, no jokes right here. This is like a side. These people here have no courtesy. Can you guys stop shooting me for 5 seconds right here? I'm trying to show them a cool little glitch. Now, right here in this plane right here, they shows them that they're still alive. I can't get in there because I have a lot of problems. So look at this right here. They're moving in the car and they're still alive. And they're not getting night-nighted. I don't know what's going on right here. Like, no jokes. Look at this. They're not going to get night-nighted. No matter what you do, you can't night-night them. They're just chilling like villains in their car. The car is destroyed, but they're not. Just whatever you do, don't get too close and personal with a gosh darn rocket launcher or this will happen right there. Listen, we don't want that right now. But it's time to go after Johnny. Listen, I gave him too much time. He could have ran away and flew to like Liberty City or something like that. But today he's going to get met with a couple of these hands right here. Now, I recommend if you're doing this for the first time, whatever you do not hurt this man too much. We want him to get a little stung in the arm from a couple bee stings, that eventually he's going to fall to his knees. If you take this man out, you got to start the mission over again. And that's how you get high blood pressure. You don't want that. Now, Johnny's on the ground right there. He's surrendered. It's time to give this man over to Dr. Dre. Still to this day, I don't know what this mission is about. I don't play this game with sound, nor can I read subtitles because I don't know how to comprehend words. So bada boom, bada bing. Take this guy, Dr. Dre. Now, once I got that done, I got to drive Dr. Dre home because, listen, it's a winter wonderland out there. We want to see the scenery, right? Now, if you're still in this video here, hey, drop in the comments below the letter M for Merry Christmas, right? I'll heart every one of those comments because you're my boy as a true MVP. Now, you're driving Dr. Dre back. Be careful. Don't drive into the ocean. Listen, it happened to me once, especially with the snow on the ground right here. You're slipping and sliding like a fat guy in ice down a slip and slide. Listen, it's not a good thing, right? Like, no jokes. Don't crash. Do not ruin this part right here because we want to get the money as fast as possible. Say you do drive your car into the middle of the ocean. Dib, what happens? You actually start back at the airport right there and you're driving them in. So keep that in mind. Then eventually you reach the destination. Good, great, grand, wonderful. You're an Uber driver in GTA 5 Online. I tried actually throwing hands with Dr. Dre. They wouldn't allow it. So Dr. Dre starts walking away and crop dust to me and he says, Devin, well, you did a good job, kid. You did a good job. Even you got yourself back on your cankles. I like what I'm seeing. Now right here, I eventually realized he was crop dust to me and guess what? It's time to get paid, right? Got ourselves a good old $1 million for that mission. Now, when this is double money and RP on this, you get yourself $2 million. But right here, it's $1 million because it's not double money and RP. But trust me, it's well worth it. Now, I got myself the agency. That's why I did this mission right here. So after that, I said, you know what? I need to get myself more money. So I came over here to my new business in GTA 5 Online. This thing here is pretty good. Now, right here, if you didn't know, this is actually, I called it last week. We're eventually going to get ourselves a thing from Vice City. Yes, GTA 6. It's coming right around the corner. God help. Right there. That's from GTA Vice City. Nice. It's probably going to be in GTA 6. And I can't wait to see. Now, me personally, I like this mission because this one here is paying out $306,000 for this week. It's called the Find Fart File. This one here, I love it because it's so darn easy. Now, if you didn't know, if you actually get the bonus for this mission, there's an extra $50,000 in your pocket. Maybe you can get yourself a couple shirts. Actually, to be honest with you, probably a shirt. So right now, I'll get my presser and I got to drive it and fly it or glide it, whatever you want to call this thing, how it moves. We got to go bring it to a helicopter because the helicopter is actually going to bring us to the Maze Bank West Arena. So I don't know. It's just a big building, right? I don't know why my oppressor locks onto my helicopter. Maybe I'm the enemy, right? So now I gotta fly all the way there. Listen, it's snowing out. Sometimes you can't see a single thing when driving or flying in this game. Trust me, later on in the video, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're worried about getting the bonus for this mission, have no worries. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. So right now, I'm actually a pretty good pilot that I can say. I'm gonna land my helicopter right here. This is the first step right here. I came out of the gosh darn helicopter. Now, below me, there's a guard. Now, these guards here, you can't alert them. They can't know that you're here. You're basically John Cena from here on out. Because if you really want the bonus, they can't see you. If they see you, listen, your bonus is basically gone at that point. You're gonna lose some money. So right here, I can get this guy a little headache. Wow, see you later, alligator. Now it's time to get myself into this door. There's a little hack we gotta do. Now, you only have 60 seconds to do this right here. I'm gonna show you how easy this thing is. You basically just gotta connect the lines, and you have 60 seconds to do this. You're gonna get this done so fast because you're probably a genius, right? Got this done in 50 seconds, literally 10 seconds off the clock, not even. So we're doing good in the neighborhood. So now we're gonna go into the place. Also, keep this in mind. Even though we're walking into this place, we still cannot be seen by these guards right here. Meaning with John Cena in and out of the ring right here, they can't see us at all. So I'm gonna night-night this guy. He's looking a little weird though, man. What's going on with that man? He's a little night-nighted too, may I say. Now it's time to plant the EMP charges all across this building right here. So basically it goes night-night in this building. Now trust me right here, we only got 2 more after this, and eventually we got 3 more guards the night-night. So keep that in mind. We're not fully out of the woods just yet. So right here I'm getting my last EMP and get my fat pudgy fingers and just go to old slap right here against the electrical box. Now you gotta keep this in mind right here. There's a guard outside this door right here. And if he sees us again, the bonus is on the line, but see you later, alligator. Now there's 2 more NPCs on the 2nd floor below us. We gotta be somewhat alert because if they see us, there's 2 of them too. If they see us, listen, I'll be honest with you, you're gonna lose the bonus. We're not gonna lose the bonus today, that I can tell you. So right here, bada boom, and may I say a bada bang. Now that I've done that, I can basically go through the vents and eventually get to the gosh darn room that's gonna have all the cool stuff in it. But first off, I gotta do a little night-night to the gosh darn electrical boards upstairs, and bada boom, bada bang. There I am right now in fart vision. There's a vent. I gotta go through it, and I'm gonna end up in this room right here. Now these guards don't care if they see us. All the people we had to worry about was the security guards upstairs. These guys here, we can just throw hands with them out in the open. Nobody's gonna care, right? Now once I took out the last NPC right here in this room, I gotta find the switch. It's gonna be over here to my right. I gotta go ahead and get my pudgy fingers, and bada boom, bada bang. Guess what? A spooky little door is gonna open up. Now the door opens up is actually gonna be leading to our secret little room with a GTA Vice City. May I say GTA 6? Nice little hidden package, right? But before I can get in there and get myself the cool little hidden package, I gotta get these little fat pudgy fingers right here and figure out the code. Fairly easy. I got 5 minutes to complete it right here, and trust me, you gotta watch out. These fingerprints are a little fat and greasy, but that's okay, right? Now that I got it done, I can give a good old bada boom, bada bang. Now in this room right here, for this week, I got myself the cool hidden package from GTA Vice City, and it's giving me over $300,000. But wait, you gotta get yourself, this is the last and final little gosh darn challenge you gotta do. You gotta get everything in this room right here. You gotta break the glass of everything in here. You leave nothing behind in this room right here. I'm gonna break this glass right here. Just scoop this stuff up here. I'm not leaving anything behind. I'm like a fat guy at a buffet. I'm even eating the crumbs off my plate, that I can tell you. We call it Balkan season. Now the second glass right here, Gucci Gucci, great, grand, wonderful. Now I got the gosh darn bonus fully complete now. Time to get the gosh darn cool little hidden package from GTA Vice City. Is this gonna be in GTA 6? I have no clue. Do I wish Rockstar sends me an invitation to try out GTA 6, do a little test run? I think so, but I didn't tell you the truth, I probably never will. But that's okay, right? The last two NPCs in this place, not so fortunate, right? A little unfortunate, that I can tell you. But we're not out of the woods just yet. We gotta go downstairs to the garage, and there'll be a whole bunch of NPCs in there waiting for us. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna cause a lot of problems for this small little place right here, and night a whole bunch of NPCs. Call it the bada boom or the bada bang effect, right? Got a couple more NPCs chilling back here. They're not gonna be somewhat lucky, right? Right here, bada boom, bada bang. See you later. There's more outside waiting for me. Take them out if you want to. You can call your personal vehicle and say, no, let's get out of this whole entire place. We got the goods. We just gotta get out of here and get paid, right? Let's do a recap so far. We got all the bonuses complete, meaning you're gonna get yourself the extra $50,000. I just gotta deliver the cool stuff over here to the buyers. Now, these guys are about to get some cool things, right? You're gonna get himself the cool Vice City hidden package, so that's pretty sweet. I got myself $356,000 right there because I did all the bonuses that I told you how to do it. It's easy stuff right here. Easy money right there in my pocket. Only haggard part about that mission right there for this week is we only do it once. That's why I was paying out $356,000 right there. But wait, I came over here to my gosh darn Salvage yard. This mission right here, I love it. It's so darn easy. $389,000 plus a $50,000 bonus on top of that. You're making yourself close to $500,000, aka $500,000 in this mission. So I gotta drive my gosh darn oppressor over here to the helicopter. And I basically gotta do a little shuffle with the seats, and eventually you gotta drive this helicopter over to the police station. Listen, the setups for this mission are so darn easy. Trust me, you gotta be doing this right now if you have the salvage yard. And trust me, also this week in GTA Online, you can actually claim 2 vehicles in a salvage yard. So right here, I'm gonna land my helicopter. I got my little stun, right? My little stun gonna go over here and stun this guy. Give him a little zap through, him shaking like he never shook before. It's time to get the gosh darn fart cans and throw them in the vent so everybody can smell my own brand. So basically, I got 4 vents I need to go to and get my fart cans right here and throw it in the vents because listen, we gotta make sure the whole entire police station smells like farts. Now, who doesn't like that right here? So right over here, I'm running to all these vents. Probably gonna throw up my shoulder on one of these throws right here. I gotta say, this is another form of crop dusting when you think about it, right? Now, right here, I want you to pay attention. Look at this right here. I'm gonna throw my fart can right into the vent. You saw it fall, right? We both saw it fall right there. Rockstar, you saw it fall too? We saw how gravity works. So while the fart can fell right there and gravity did its job, I threw this one right here into this one. Can't believe I actually got that shot. It's a hard one to get, but the fart can actually didn't activate in this vent right here, so the gosh darn crop dusting was not allowed. And now it was allowed, and this guy literally walking out and about like this. Listen, a little glitch happened, but that's okay. Listen, he can't stand to smell my own farts, but listen, it's a-okay. It's another form of crop dusting. We're just gonna adjust to it. Now I got that done. It's time to get myself right here in the police station. Now, this is a pro tip right here. We're gonna night nobody in the whole entire police station or outside of it until eventually we get later on in the mission. The zaps don't night them, I think it just gives them a little shock, right? Sometimes we all need a little shock in life, right? It's bada boom, bada bing. There's a whole bunch of NPCs in here. This is one of those missions. You gotta need some orange snacks, trust me, because these NPCs, they don't miss in this mission, that I can tell you. You ask yourself, Div, why are you going to room to do a head count? Listen, we're not looking for heads to count. We're looking for keys. And we gotta do it fast because I believe we're timed on something here. So we gotta find the keys as fast as possible. Watch out for that guy right there. There's also another guy in this room right here. Are the keys in here? Actually, yes. Oh, thank goodness we have myself the keys. Now it's time to go downstairs to the police station. My farts have not drifted that far down. But listen, the crop dust was only the higher layer, not the lower layer. But that's okay. There's another NPC to my right here. And then eventually we gotta get my boy out of the cell. Listen, we gotta free my man, right? I gotta learn how to spell right here in school. Got a little learning right there. And bada boom, bada bing. There's another guy running downstairs. I can tell you this. He's in for a shock of his life, right? Now, KT, he's in his cell. Listen, he's doing what he has to do in a cell. When you're in a cell, what's one thing you can do? Push-ups. I mean, personally, I never done time. I tell you the truth, I can't tell time, so I'm not gonna do the time. So bada boom, bada bing. KT is now out and about. Listen, you gotta be alert as a person on the 5th coffee for today. There's gonna be 2 NPCs running down these stairs right here. You gotta take them out pretty darn quick because honestly, tell you the truth, they can night you pretty darn quick. Now we're halfway almost done with this mission. I gotta come over here by the nice little dumpster. Listen, I'm dumpster diving right now, right? I actually found the weps right here that I stored. Wow, look at this right here. It's kind of like I staged the dumpster dive. So bada boom, bada bing. Gotta run over here, make sure KT doesn't get hit by a train or a bus or a car, and you're pretty much Gucci. Like, no jokes, make sure KT doesn't get hurt at all. We gotta have that man. He almost got hit by that train. Look at that train just coming in the time of need. Speaking of need, hey, drop a like and subscribe if you made it this far in the video. You're the true MVP. So right now, you ask yourself, Div, where are you going, right? I gotta go into this tunnel. This is a great way to lose the fuzz. Also, it's a great way to get hit by a train. So you gotta watch out for these trains. You just never know the schedule, right? They're always on and off time, that I can tell you. So now it's time to drive or fly all the way over to Los Santos International Airport. Say, KT, you did good, you did great, you got your workout in. Now it's time to fly away. Where to? I don't know. Now that KT's taken care of, why we got him out of jail, I don't know why, but now I need to figure out where this car is. Now, there's some people just chilling out and about. You know, it's Christmas time. They're all getting together. It's that time of season. One would call me the Grinch right now, but I gotta get this car here. Now, this car I'm about to scoop up right here is actually a top range vehicle. This is actually the most highest one you can sell for this week in GTA Online right now, but there's a whole bunch of NPCs guarding it. Listen, they don't want it to get this car, but today I'm gonna get the car that I can tell you. Just make sure you don't get night-nighted. I did a couple times before in this mission get night-nighted because these NPCs, I'll be honest with you, as a gosh darn rat in 4D, listen, you're gonna get night-nighted if you don't get any. Me personally, I just hope and pray I hit something. It's a bada boom, bada bing. Guess what? The car, it's time to go ahead and grab it. Look at this car. Wow, it's a nice car that I can tell you. Now you ask yourself, Dib, can I actually keep this car right here? Actually, this car here, since it's a top range vehicle, and you know Rockstar doesn't want us to have anything top range, right? This one here you can't keep, but there's other two cars in the salvage yard you actually can keep. So I'm gonna bring this back to my salvage yard. Dib, how much did you get for the gosh darn bonus? Did you complete them all? I sure did. Now if you want to pause the video right here, look at all those bonuses you need to do. Go ahead, write those down, have a tremendous memory, and do them when you do this mission right here. But look at this, 300, what was that, $89,000 I can sell this car for. You best believe it, I'm gonna do it. Now the weather in this game isn't the best right now. It's that time of year. Listen, it gets slippery when wet outside, especially on the bridges. You gotta watch out for the bridges. They freeze before the road. But we cannot crash this vehicle, especially in this weather. Listen, it's gonna be a little hard at times. You cannot crash this car because if you do, you're gonna lose money. Now just hear me out. If you actually do crash your car, just restart the game and do it again. Now me personally, when I do these little sells for these cars, I usually do it nice and slow. I literally got 30 minutes to sell this car. I just gotta bring it to the docks. That's how easy this mission truly is. So there's no need to rush when doing this mission right here, unless you gotta go to the bathroom, right? Especially if it's a number 2, your stomach starts rumbling. It's not a good day, that I can tell you. So I sold this car right here for $389,000. Tack on the $50,000. That's $439,000 right there for that nice little car sale. But wait, it gets better. Now this vehicle right here, I can actually keep. It sells for $336,000. Now this mission right here, at first, when I first did this mission right here, was really hard, but I'm gonna show you an easy way to complete. I'm gonna show you an easy way to get yourself on the gosh darn ship, so you get yourself the bonuses pretty darn easily. So I got my helicopter right here. Now I just need to go to the middle of the gosh darn ocean right here where the ship is gonna be chill. Now I can always go to this yellow dot and just go on a boat, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm actually going to this boat with a helicopter because it's so darn easy. Now since the weather in this game is snowy, once I get out there in the middle of the ocean, I can't see a single thing. I'm about to show you right here. I talked about this at the beginning of the video. Eventually it's gonna be so bad out there I can't see. I don't know what's going on right here, to tell you the truth. So right now I'm praying to all the holy cats out there. I'm like, I don't know where I am, right? This is the white light, and I jumped out of the helicopter. I'm like, I don't know where the water is. I don't know where the ship is. I'm actually in clear confusion. Then eventually my pudgy little eyes saw something in the distance. It wasn't a gosh darn pizza pie that I can tell you. It was the ship. Now, I recommend landing the right way. Just don't land next to guards. You want to get to the bridge without being seen. So bada boom, bada bang. We're going to enter this place here nicely, right? If I turn my double chin to my left right here, there's a guard. I'm like, wow, he almost saw me, right? And right here, I'm going to knock on the door because I'm a polite man. I'm not going to bust open this door because honestly, tell you the truth, I can't really do it if I wanted to. I'm going to bust on this door right here. This guy is going to be somewhat alerted from me. So bada boom, bada bang. Time to take out the captain and his cool little friend. The captain's going to have the codes on him. I got to search him. Listen, we got to search for the codes. We got to figure out where these codes are. I'm going to search this man and I got to put it into the gosh darn computer of the gosh darn ship. Also, pro tip right here, make sure you do not get night-nighted at all in this mission. Watch out for the people outside because I'll be honest with you, we got to turn off this alarm. I don't know what this thing does. We're going to turn it off, but we got to go outside because there's a whole bunch of NPCs still on the ship because we didn't come in here through the boat. We came through the gosh darn helicopter and dived down from heaven. Now we're going to figure out where all these NPCs are to take them out. But first, I got to take out this helicopter because it's going to do a lot of damage if I don't take it out right here. And trust me with that, you got to take it out. So bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. Now it's time to get myself into one of those crates, but there's just so many NPCs on this ship. It's like rats, right? I like this mission because we get ourselves a claimable vehicle. Listen, there's a reason why we're doing this mission right here. You can get yourself the money or that you get yourself the car. It's a free car. It's only going to cost you $10,000 to claim it. So I'm going to take out these NPCs because there's a lot, right? We'll start chafing up this ladder right here on top of these gosh darn crates. And guess what? Is there something in crate number 1? Let's see. Is the car in there? No, it's not. It's just a whole bunch of boxes and whatnot. Not good. We got to find the second crate. But watch out. Again, there's a whole bunch of NPCs on the ship because we didn't take them out. I do recommend taking out all the NPCs on the ship because they might try night-night and the helicopter's going to pop up later on in the video. So keep that in mind. But eventually came over here to my second crate right here. Is the car going to be in here, Dib? Is it actually going to be here? Is Santa Claus coming here with the presents? Actually, Santa Claus is coming in the clutch, right? Good old Saint Nick came in the clutch. I just slap a good old flare to the thing, and now it's time to run to the helicopter. Listen, I fell on my fat face. It's a-okay. I didn't feel a single thing. But right here, we got to become a security guard for this helicopter right here. He's going to hold our vehicle right here that we can claim. If you don't protect the helicopter, the ocean's going to claim the car, right? So right here, when you're driving, or flying, or gliding, whatever you want to call this kind of movement in this game, eventually 3 helicopters are going to pop up depending on if you did a side mission to taking care of the air defense. We total 3 waves. I got to take care of them, and I'll be honest with you, my helicopter is taking a couple of damage. We can't let this thing go below 80. If it goes below 80, you're not gonna get yourself the bonus. If it got below 80, I would turn off my game, to be honest with you. But now we can just glide to eventually this helicopter drives our nice claimable vehicle right here. This is one of 2 cars this week we can claim in GT Line. Look at this nice little gosh darn Christmas car. Do I want it? No, I'm gonna sell it. I have like $212 million in this game. I can go ahead and buy this car, I think, if I want to, but I don't drive cars in this game. I gotta bring this back to my salvage yard right here. Whatever you do, do not crash it. But eventually I got back to my salvage yard. Did you get yourself the bonus? You best believe it. $50,000 right there. $336,000 this car sells for. You just love to see it, right? I can claim it for $10,000, but I'm not doing that. There's also another car we can claim as well, but I didn't get that car yet. And look at this right here. It's a sell mission just like before, like I showed you for the top range vehicle. You just gotta drive it back all the way over here to the gosh darn docks. That's $336,000. That turns into $386,000. That's a $50,000 bonus that I got. Now, a great way to make passive income right here in GTA Line. I'm gonna call my Stinky Farts Lab, aka the gosh darn Acid Lab. Pro tip: I recommend doing this every day when you jump in GTA Line. I got a full entire stock, but wait, if you want to make this go a lot faster, come over here. You can only do this part right here once a day to make the speed of it go a lot faster. You can talk to this guy who needs a shirt, let's be honest about this, to buy the supplies or steal the supplies, but eventually once your value up is 100%, you can sell this in an invite only session, a public session. Me, since I have some bad history selling this in public sessions, I'm doing this in the invite only session, and may I say it's a pretty darn easy mission as well. I have literally 5 locations and they go and deliver the stuff. Now this is a pro tip right here. You have 20 minutes to sell the stuff here. You got to keep this in mind. You got to go to the spots where the fuzz are watching the spots. For me right here, this is one spot where the fuzz are nowhere near. Might be asking yourself, Dip, but what are you talking about? The fuzz? What are you talking about? Well, over here at this location, I'm going to show you right here. There'll be a fuzz waiting for me. This guy in this car right here, if he sees me plant one of these things on his one of the locations right here, he's going to give me stars, and trust me, we don't want that, right? Now right here, I'm going to a safe little spot next to this tire. I'm going to go ahead and plant it. Actually, I was like, am I going to get the stars? I did it. Came over here next to the oil refineries right here, planted right here on this nice little bin. I was like, where the fuzz? This is pretty wide and open. I thought they eventually would see me, but guess what? Nobody there. Came over here where the people chilling with the aliens and whatnot. Listen, I had a plant right here. I actually thought these people here were undercover fuzzes, but guess what? They weren't. I eventually came to my last and final location right here in this nice little barn right here. I'm gonna plant the little stuff right there, and that cool little stuff. I don't know what this thing is. Maybe it's a thing to make yarn or something like that. But now it's time to get out of there. Dip, how much money do I get? For me personally, I did this in an invite only session, and I got myself $351,000. In a public session, if it's fully full, I'll get myself a lot more money. So keep that in mind. But if you want to make yourself even more money right now in GTA 5 Line, especially if you're new in GTA Line, I recommend watching this video because I'm going to show you how to make millions of dollars literally at rank 1 in GTA Line. I'll catch you on that video.